We will be on the beginning of day 3, within the first 3 paragraphs somewhere.
See, yesterday we had the rest. Okay. Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurube, Namo Vedaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurube, Namo Vedaya, Namo Dharmaya, Namo Sanghaya, Maya Samaya Gyame, Kaya Raya Maya Roya Shin, Maya Jaya Maya Ga, Namaya Kaya Maya Voya Nye, Soya Soya Raya Re, Kaya Kaya Shaya Yara Va, Kaya Samaya Jaya Ve, Yamaya Laya Shaya Chaya Lo, Teya Tha, Gaya Te, Gaya Te, Paraya Gaya Te, Paraya Sahaya Gaya Te, Mohoya De Soha, Teya Tha, Gaya Te, Gaya Te, Paya Raya Gaya Te, Paya Raya Sahaya Gaya Te, Mohoya De Soha, Teya Tha, Gaya Te, Gaya Te, Paya Raya Gaya Te, Paya Raya Sahaya Gaya Te, Mohoya De Soha. Gare Dondra Jeju Himo Dhammi Tene Be Chanda Chonga Da Tumba Duje Peso Soje Chakye Deja Dendra Dene Iko Sa Ike Beje Shokye Me Twa Chak Rero Lenge Nye De Jambo Te Sanje Yin Me De Mbo Ye Ando Kwe Namda Kin Shebara Iko Edam Guru Ren Mandala Kaniya Daya Ame Sanje Chedon Tuje Chonal Shankyu Bardo Dane Shasun Dage Chige Jebe Sonam Rolo Besha Sanje Endo Bara Kyo Sanje Chedon Tuje Chonamal Shankyu Bardo Dane Shasun Dage Chige Jebe Sonam Rola Benjo Sanje and Hopper, or Sanganje, Chedan, Zoje, Jonamal, Shanjo Bando, Dane, Shasunche, Age, Jebe, Sonamji, Rola Benjo Sanje and Hopper. All right. Now we're going to teach or to listen to the teachings, try to make a good motivation for the teachings. That means I think why yourself, why I do listen to the teachings, why you need to answer for that, because actually yourself to be free from suffering, pain, happiness, and everything. Those things are nobody wants us. So therefore, everybody except like even animals, they wish or they don't want to be suffering. They want to be happy and joy. So human beings should be. Everyone's. They want to be happy and joy, and also they don't want any kind of suffering, pain, or happiness. So therefore, those came from the positive action. The positive action means just a spiritual action. So spiritual action is more important for the to be person who wanted to be free from suffering, pain, or happiness. That is the spiritual action is the cause of that. And also happiness also. Without the cause, happiness doesn't come to us. There is cause. We need to make a cause of the which we wish to have happiness and joy. That is also from spiritual action, means positive spiritual action, yes. So spiritual action is Dharma action, we call Dharma action, is the key for the two things, to make free from suffering, pain, or happiness, and also which we wish to have happiness, joy, that is also cause of that. So that is the mostly important things. We are now mostly beings. They want to everything necessary things to have like what do you call housing, necessary things, money, all those things. Mostly people thinking to have all those are wishing for that and work for that. They're doing. They don't know mostly they don't know what is the cost of to have the happiness, joy, and everything success. Don't know. Sorry. So we should to learn Dharma action, means spiritual action. We need to learn. Not only for learning, we need to do it, follow whatever does to show the meaning of the teachings. Those meaning of the teachings, those should be we to keep, means to do it, to make action with them. The example, like Buddha himself says, don't do anything negative actions. Negative actions. Buddha advised to everybody. Why? Because from the suffering, pain, unhappiness, problems, all those are coming from the negative action. That's why Buddha advised should not do the negative action. Because if we do negative actions, that the result is come to person, come to them. So that's why I think it's don't do the negative actions. Also, Buddha himself says to make a positive action, because which we are looking for to have happiness and joy, those are also by spiritual action, by Dharma action. That's why two things. To stop the negative action, which we made it negative actions a long time before. Tremendous, we did collections, not only for this lifetime. Numerous lifetimes we was born life temporary universe anyways and in the samsara continually we did. During the like there is 6 rounds. During the hell beings, there are no time for the even negative to make negative actions. Nothing in the hell rounds. Hot rounds, cold rounds. There are no, because the too much suffering. There's nothing to think about. Of course, positive actions difficult to do, but sometimes positive action comes because of the bodhicitta bonds in the hell realms. So that's kind of. But negative actions, there's no like killing each other. Cannot do that. Don't think about it. There's no time for that. Is it like stealing? There's no sorting others by sexually, telling a lie. There's nothing. Jealous, doubt, all those are during the hell reborn in the hells. There's no time for that. But in the hungry ghosts place, reborn, that's yes. Animals place, yes. Killing each other. And also stealing, this kind of, the plenty negative actions, maybe it's just like ordinary human beings. They do. So all those numerous lifetimes collection, all those we did. So example like, one like wild animals eat each other, kill each other. They like in the like a fish. One big fish, maybe hundreds small fish eating, killing. It's no for pleasure, it's not. Sometimes people think, oh, they're food. That's okay, and no, that's not okay. So human beings also we, for the animals to eat. There's no pleasure. Animals are reborn to eat for the human beings. It's not. So I think it's all those kind of negative actions naturally. Everybody can do. They don't need teacher. Don't need teacher. Therefore, so much we collection already did. So those are we need to make purify and make stop now. When we know the negative actions, result of that, when we know we don't want the result of that negative actions. So therefore, we try to make stop, which we are now make stop the negative action, and which we did collection, we pivotal numerous lifetimes. Those are we need to be purified. That's why we need Dharma. That's why we need separation actions. See? Sometimes people think, like during this lifetime, very evil person, killing others, stealing from others, tremendous, just all negative actions someone does. They are quite success, more money, more everything more perfect. They have something like this kind of people doubt why they do. They are evil person. They do the bad actions, but they are still a success. Why? They don't have the answer. If they don't have an answer, then they can have the wrong opinion, very powerful wrong opinion. Dharma says, action is the result should not be. That's one person, there are two things happen. They are success now, this lifetime, because they did positive action before lifetime. Therefore, result of that comes to here. Now, this lifetime, in very negative ways, killing others, stealing others, that's kind of tremendous, making the negative action. Those results comes later. Just like, I think, with being rich, so much debt, so much mortgage or something. See, those are. That's being rich, but still to pay much more than they have now. You understand? One person looks rich, but they have tremendous, what you call it? Debt? Debt? Dead or dead?
Same thing.
Okay. That's good. So that's kind of, really, they have, which they have success now this lifetime, they made favorite lifetime, cause of that positive act they did. During this time, they make a negative action, tremendous powerful negative action. Result of that comes later. See? There are no doubt. Dharmas in the positive actions never get better result. Negative actions result never get good one. No, cannot be. You see. So some people think it's like this. Oh, why? Now we know. So anyways, so that's why I think with spiritual action and also drawing practice, this is very important for us. For us. See, actually, real. That's why it says, like through the teachings, try to make it, essence of life for this lifetime. Essence of life was a goal. What is the goal for the life? Try to make it in the future. To be good life, least good life. If can this lifetime out of the problems, that means self-existing. Out of the try to make self-existing means samsara. Try to make out of that. More than that, we should become then being Buddha for this lifetime. So that's all we need. Sometimes people think, why? How can we become a being Buddha? Everybody has time for, or everybody has responsibility, or everybody has chance for become a being Buddha. Everyone has it. Even these days, very evil persons, that person has a seed of the Buddha. Sometimes people think being Buddha only person who are engaged into the Buddhism this lifetime. It's not necessary. Out of all sentient beings, everyone has the seed of the Buddha. Everyone has seed of Buddha, but need to be to wrapping up for that. Need to be for to do practice. The opportunity to get it, to necessary things, the conditions. Need to have it. The conditions. What is the conditions? Like it's like a person from side to have faith, and then also person like we need a spiritual guide spiritual teacher we need to have. Without those, we cannot make it by ourselves. Everyone has natural intelligence, but natural intelligence, everyone has, even animal has a natural intelligence. So, but this intelligence not enough for to make a decision or to make a challenge with the negativities. So for that we need to learn. Learning is with the master. We need to have the master. The teaching of the Buddha. Anywhere there's numberless worlds, but everyone doesn't have the teaching of the Buddha. This time we have here. This time, but even reborn like dark eons means without teaching of the Buddha or something, spiritual, they're teaching nothing. Then they have lives, but that's good. Those lives are not opportunity life. So we are now good life. We have, if we do, we have qualify. We have quality of that to do practice, because our self-studying, understanding, to get teachings, meaning of teachings we can understand, and also we can do, like everything. If you blind, what do you think? Difficult ways. You can hear it, but difficult ways. It's not like that. If you're deaf, you can see it, but if they know this one, then what do we do? Sign language is the only, I don't know, sign language without period. I think they need to something heard. Deaf, both deaf.
Deaf.
Huh?
Deaf.
Deaf. When they was born, nothing to hear. That's kind of how can they learn the sign language? I don't know.
Because it's only by the eye.
The how?
So it's visual language, not language by the eye.
So difficult.
Signs, yeah, signs. They write down and then show signs.
Write down. Then teacher says, this is A. How can they learn? B. How can they cannot hear. Anyways, so we are not like this. Everything, seeing is well, hearing is well, everything is enough intelligence, everything. So should be appreciation about this, really. Appreciation, and then we can really, it's a good life. Teachings are still here. If we do it by ourselves, what kind of we want to do? Different kind of teachings, different levels of teachings. What kind of we can do? We can choose. That's why I think we are having the great opportunity for us. So we should not be waste or losing the opportunity. One day then need to go. So that time is like this way. Practitioners, there are different kind of practitioners. Good practitioners, when they die, very happy to go. Happy to go, just like a great place to go to holiday or something like this. Just happy to go. Great, good practitioners. Median practitioners, okay, not too happy, not too sad. So go. Then, last one means bottom. Even they think, oh, I'm protectionist during the lifetime. But the time when death comes, then shaking, oh, what I do? Okay? Nothing to think about. That's not so good. During the lifetime, study, so to engage with the Dharma, to learn, do practice. If you don't do like this, think about, I am practicing, I'm doing something. But if not sure, then one day, then leaving that time, then to see, I don't have anything to extra. Just like, without money going out or to something like this kind of. Maybe that's not good example. Human beings place, if we go without money, we can go begging. But they know like there's a thing. So different kind of practitioners should be. If you are, really it is. Kadambi Geshe, one, he think, he's going practicing, he think, I want to reborn in the hell beings, for the hell beings. When I be there, I will in the hell, substitute or so for like a substitute for the other hell beings. When I be there, everyone's hell beings are to be free. I will stay for the other hell beings. So he thinking like that all the time. Before he going to die, then he said, oh, no good. My wish is not coming. Means that what I want to do will not become, because I have vision of the pure land. He says he's supposed to make offerings now. I want to be go to hell rounds for the hell beings, substitutes for the other hell beings. When I be there, other hell beings are need to be free from it, but will not be happen this one. So that's kind of really very. So that's kind of great practitioner. So I think we should be try to make good person, honest. Dharma is very truthful inside. Try to make a changing mind. When we do practice Dharma, to learn Dharma, by that to changing our mind from bad to good. We have bad mind, so many bad minds occupied our consciousness by bad minds. So try to make all those try to make push away from us by practice. So that's the kind of really we need it. The time is also right time now. We cannot be, today I cannot, this week I don't have, this month I cannot, but next time I do. This kind of, we have a tremendous laziness comes. We are, really laziness. Laziness take away time to practice from us. All the time, really it is. So try to make good effort for the practice. So now this is I think the last time we are only teaching the Lam Rim. Lam Rim is like what it is, but stage. There's stage, path, stage. Lam means path. Rim means stage. Rimpa means step. When we go to the Buddhahood, there are many paths, step by step, So we need to learn. This way. When purify negativities, that's kind of positive knowledge comes to with us. sometimes the challenged by wisdom minds, challenged with negativities, make purifies. Then when finished that one, then the result of that great knowledge comes with us. That's why this kind of we call a stage, or yes, Lam Rim stage. So everything is, like this Lam Rim. We are practicing, study Lam Rim. So now we are beginning. So slowly, go through slowly. So when we know the meaning, then every day, whatever we got, try to make it. Remember of that, Even we don't have the experience, but try to make sure it's there or not. Meaning, what we got, meaning is there or not. Just like some people has many different kind of treasures, many different kind of like precious jewels, precious everything. Then they think always think about it's there or not, checking. If you have a diamond or gold, at last if you have it, then check it. It's there or not, checking. So that's kind of we need also. Whatever we learn, those are very precious. Physical precious jewels is nothing. When we die, not come with us. Cannot be. Diamond or gold or whatever we got. Those are time of the death separation. They not come with you, no. But if we learn something positive, those are comes with us. Really precious. Help to us. If we have like great friends, great friends. When we die, those friends cannot come with us. If they can, they will. Sometimes people think, they very clear. They think, if he die, I will die or something. If he die, I'm die. Sometimes make together something like this, shooting each other, something like this. Best cannot be go. After the death, completely, totally. Don't know each other. Sometimes war comes, families, like during the second wars, you saw that maybe James Hitler's, his family and himself try to, die together. They think maybe together comes. I know, cannot do that. If we die at the same time, same second, but after the death, completely, totally, don't know each other. Cannot be. Then it's safe. Just like after the death, like in the dark rooms, only one candle, just like that. What do you think? Nothing else. So I think it's so really dangerous, isn't it? In the dark room, one candle, and then that's it. Nothing to see. So that time, if we have like a knowledge, positive knowledge, those are come with us to help. Yes, to help. That's why I think three precious jewels, if we have great taken refuge. So when we need it, then those are come, yes. Remember with the Dharma Sangha. By that can be free from the, dangers. You see, yes. So I think those are much more precious than diamond, gold. So really it is. We need to think about it, you know. Our practice is very precious, very important for us, to each us. For the others also. If we have great knowledge, great, become like Buddha. Buddha helps to numberless beings. Even, same time, numberless emanations to help to the others. That's what it does. So we can take care by ourselves, or more than that, take care for the others. We are wishing for that. When we think about bodhicitta, I wish for become a being Buddha, myself become a being Buddha for the others. For the others it means to help to the others. Try to help from the dangers. So that's what we are thinking. So, that's what I think. So now, we have good life. So this is the 18 quality legal life. It means really we have legal life now. So try to use this one to do practice serious, I think. Very important things. Sometimes practitioners, during the, usually they think doing practices, but when you need it, negatives come up, you cannot reject, or cannot push away, or cannot make stop by negative action, then difficult. The example, someone has a great powerful medicine, but if they have it, but when they're sick, if you don't take the medicine, then what do you think? That is intelligent or not? No. So we learn more Dharma, but when we need to, challenge with negative action, if we don't think about Dharma, which we learn, that's just like that. So, I think, So, serious. We respect everybody. If we do respect to the others, negative action with others, very much, almost like should not do that. If respect, we are harm, damage by everything, bad things do for the others, because we are mean to them, We are mean. We don't respect. Out of respect. That's why we put down others. Or we think about, so even they have no negatives, but if we think about negative ways, then something happened. Even that, from that object, means that persons, there are no negative actions. But if we to think about it, he or she has negative action like this, then we have think about that's we making the negative action by ourselves, not from that that's persons. So that's kind of we need really it is all the time. Normally, staying with the society, workplace, many different places. We need, even with family, we need to be serious. Really it is. Respect each other. If we do like this, then we will not make a negative action with others much. No. So that's what we need to do. Okay? Now, what is it last time? What is it?
We had just begun day 3, page 80, 81 in the Brown Book.
What is it? Day 3?
Yes.
Shanti Devas, what say?
As Shanti Deva said, I have obtained the optimum human rebirth, so hard to achieve, but which can achieve a person's aims. If I derive no benefit from it, how could I hope to inherit such a pure rebirth again?
Okay, that's it. That's what we talked about a little bit already. Say, this times, chanting devices, very good because we have like a leisure life. Leisure life. During the leisure life, what we need to do, he advised to do the positive actions. If you don't do this time, very difficult. Without doing this, if you die, difficult to find out next life, like a leisure life like this. So therefore, must to learn and study and everything is this lifetime, much you can, but better to do it. That's one advice by Shantideva. There.
In other words, now that we have obtained the optimum physical rebirth, we should not desire merely the happiness belonging to this life.
Mm-hmm.
Neither should we...
What's it?
It says, the meaning of what Shantideva says is, we should not desire merely the happiness belonging to this life. Neither should we be immersed in subduing our enemies, protecting our dear ones, and so on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Even the animals are capable of doing these things.
Okay, that's it's true. Really. Animals also feminine, Wild animals and any animals, they family, they can take care. They, parents take care of the those children, bring food, everything, and the others, other enemies comes, protection for that. Parents, spending life for them, for the children. Some that kind of animal has it. So only if we do different ways from the human beings, three different ways. Some of these are not my friend, these are my enemy. Some of these my friends attached to them. See? Then strangers, no friend, no enemies, so don't care. That's kind of what we are doing. Shantideva says, don't do that. Should be enemy. What we think enemy, that's enemy is maybe previous lifetime our parents, maybe father, mother, or sister, brothers, or they are very kind to us. We don't know. So I mean, this lifetime is very means we think this is my precious friend. I mean that is previous lifetime maybe enemies, very bad enemies. So we have, I think that's kind of a story. I think it's Sridhar Day, or the Sridhar Day heard it. One family has a father, mother, and then son. So those, that means parents both died. Father died in the river's fish life by nearby house. Mother died, dog's life, reborn in their family. They have, that man has a very bad enemies, enemies, very powerful, very bad enemy. That he died and reborn his son. So then one day he went to the river fishing, very big, good, big fish. He caught it. bring to home, then he cook, that's one. His father passed away, reborn in the river, fish alive. He caught that one. He went to fishing, and he caught his previous father. Then he happy, I think he did, because fishermen, I don't know that he did or not, but very happy when they caught fish. Not so good. Then he cooked it. The mother passed away, reborn in their home. Dog's life, mother. Then when he cooked fish, when they eating, dog asked him something, piece of the fish, I think, scotch, but maybe by his knee or I don't know, table. Then he hit he don't want to give him dog, so stick by stick hit the dog's head by stick. Then his enemy passed away, reborn his son. Always, even he's eating, this is very precious, he thinks. So during the eating also, even he hold like this. Then who knows that? That time, same time, one great yogi, he knows what do you call it? Claim boys, he knows. History of the family, whole thing. Yogi by the door asking food, they don't give it. But he no hungry, he hungry, no hungry, no. Then he sang all four things. You eating your father's flesh, and hitting the mother's head, and also you hold your enemies. Very important for this is the life of samsara. He sang that. So that kind of can be, really it is. That's why I think we should not be from society. We should not, even animals, we should not divide, means from our side. They are not same, but from our minds, should not divide. Everyone tries like to being of their partners. That's what they respect it. So that's what also teachings always, emphasize. We don't know who is that. Really, we don't know. Even we do sometimes, put it down some, like even there's, like dirty person or something, like put it down. It's not so good. Emanation of Buddha, where is with children, with a man, woman, who is high level or low level, or even beggars, don't know. Really. Always we think it's beggars as like this. Cannot do that, no. So I think that's very good advice for us. See that? What to say?
If in the time left to us we do not practice the Dharma, something that is sure to benefit our future rebirths and that sets us apart from the animals, it will be difficult for us to gain such a rebirth in future.
Oh yeah, that's it. If we don't do now practice, now we have human beings life, good life. If reborn, like hell beings or hungry ghosts or animals' life, even animals' life is better than hell beings, better than hungry ghosts' life, animals' life. But during the animals' life, cannot learn anything. Do you think this can be learned or not during the animal's life? No? Oh, Oman Pemi Hong, if you say, parade, what are they? Talking bird. Talking bird, if you say, teach Oman Pemi Hong, they say that, is it? They say or not?
Your parrot, our parrot doesn't, but it's in a lot of other things.
I don't know. You have to go. You want to be in Disneyland. Buddhist meeting in the Spanish language, English language, certificate of languages, Buddhist. That's nice. No example. Disneyland has one animal from the halls come down. They meeting, Buddhist meeting together. But everyone says English, it's a language, I think. Anyway, then what say? Maybe that's if we are now appreciation. Myself is animal now. I cannot learn now. If I'm in the hell now, myself, of course not. So now appreciation of which we are having this life. So that's the say. Then
now that we have obtained this optimum human rebirth once, we must take it seriously.
10. What do you say?
Now that we have obtained this
human sure,
rebirth this once, we must take it seriously.
Oh, take serious means what? Take serious.
The life that we have left.
Life we take serious, yes. But the serious to do the practice, I think, with life. Say that's one. serious life we took already. Must this times serious to take the positive action, yes. Then
benefit in your future lives depends on your practicing this very Dharma.
That's great. Yeah, depends. You want the future to be good life or bad life. You can choose now. If you want a good life, negative actions try to make stop. Which we made everything to purify. If you don't care in the future life, then whatever you want, killing others, stealing others, everything, telling a lie, deceit others, this kind of thing you can do. But we care for the future life. What is that?
Benefit in your future life depends on your practice in this very Dharma, the stages of the path to enlightenment. So you should make...
this our future life related, good or bad, related with this during this lifetime. You see? That's what I said there.
So you should make bodhicitta your motive and feel, I shall achieve Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. I shall therefore listen to these profound instructions on the stages of the path to enlightenment and put them properly into practice.
Okay, that's his motivation. So normally we do motivation, see? That's what I said. Then?
Only then should you listen. Okay. What is the Dharma you are about to hear? It is Mahayana Dharma. Dharma that leads the fortunate to the level of Buddhahood.
Okay, Dharma, Mahayana Dharma. Dharma has different kind of dharmas. Like Hinayana, different levels of dharmas we have. Was like a safe. Think about safe, become free from the suffering, pain, or happiness. Safe. More important than that. That's one thing. Law. But the Bodhisattva's attitude, not only for themselves, more important for the others. Others to make it free from suffering, pain, or happiness. That's why I wish to have myself being Buddha. Not being Buddha for myself, I desire or myself, if myself become a being with, and then I will be great. No, that kind of attitude. Myself become a being with for the others. So that's one thing. Then
Kabje Bobonka Rinpoche continued in the same vein as yesterday. Then he
wait a minute. The same lane means you heard actually Lam Rim teaching 3 times explanation. First one large one, second median. Try to make remind again and again 3 times. The last one short one. So this time, which yesterday has been 2 times already. So this time also next day to teaching also briefly. That's one thing.
Then he reviewed the 4 headings that he had mentioned, which came under the one general heading.
4 headings. 4 headings. Beginning, you remember? Beginning of the Lam Rim.
The greatness of the authors.
Yeah.
The greatness of the Dharma.
Oh yeah. From that was
the proper way to hear and listen.
Yeah.
Listen and teach. And
now what's the 4 heading there? I think so.
The 4 headings. It doesn't mention.
4 headings are for great qualities. First of all, I think all those dharmas are any kind of teachings. There are no contradiction. Everyone's the same meaning. To understanding of the everything's put together, one for the one. One person become a being with for that. Understood of that. That's I think first one. What you read first one.
But the next heading, the greatness of the Dharma given to increase one's respect for the instruction.
Oh yeah. This means any kind of different kind of sutra, tantra. Within the sutra, different kind of sutras. Also, all those are for the one. There are no contradiction each other. The one person from beginning entered to great enlightenment place to be great enlightenment place. Then
the Lam Rim has 4 greatnesses and 3 features that distinguish it from the other classical teachings. The 4 greatnesses are as follows.
This the beginning, first one was said.
The greatness of allowing you to realize all the teachings are consistent.
Oh yeah, that's all teachings, and that's first one. That's like this. Example. What do you call it? Dry. For short person. Yeah.
Dice.
Huh?
Dice.
Oh yeah. That's same any. You know, there's four different kind of size. Same.
6.
Huh?
6.
6 what?
No, 6.
There's 4 sides and top bottom.
Okay. If you skip one, one side. If you say one side,
All the sides are
then there's only 4 corners. You see, one side.
4 corners.
How many corners for one side?
One side, 4
4.
corners.
See, all those are same kind of corners. No, there are no difference. You understand? Just like that. All teachings are like a little bit difference, but meaning everything comes together, one. You understand? Just like four corners. So, and then there's the next one.
Second, the greatness of allowing all the scriptures to present themselves to you as instructions.
And oh yeah. First about the all says second one, all teachings are then what say?
The greatness of allowing all the scriptures to present themselves to you as instructions.
Yeah. What do you understand? What do you understood about that?
You can learn from all the scriptures.
Everything, whatever your scriptures, with different kinds of scriptures, different levels, different authors, but all those are for the one person from the beginning go to the great enlightenment place. So you understand? Mm-hmm. So that's it. Then
3, the greatness of allowing you to easily discover the true thinking of the victorious one.
The all victorious means Buddhas. Buddhas, what kind of thinking or something, you know? Yeah. Yes, thinking. Or those are, then you understood about, if you study this for Lam Rim, through the Lam Rim, then you understood about real, the knowledge of the or Buddhas, or what shows to us by Buddha. Victorious means Buddha. Then we can understood it. Will be understood. Yeah. Then.
And 4, the greatness of allowing you to save yourself from the worst misdeeds.
Yeah. Those are safe means if we understood about the Lam Rim, then we will not be the great negative action. Negative action, like this thing. From the negative actions, worst one destroy the Dharma, or like book. This is good, this is bad. If you say not so good, this book is, this teaching is good, this teaching is bad. If you say that, that's a very great, powerful, making the negative action. We should not say that. Like sometimes people say, I like the tantas, but I don't like I like the sutras, but I don't like tanta teachings or tanta practice. Should not say that. Because that means if you say like this, disrespectfully to the teaching of the tantra. So that's a great negative action. Nyeshe Chimbo means great, worse negative action called Nyeshe Chimbo. What's it there?
Allow to save you from the worst misdeeds.
That's worse. What is worse? What?
Worst misdeeds.
Worst deeds. What's it?
Misdeeds.
That's that. What is that? What is that? What is that? And Chöpong is give up the Dharma. Okay, give up the Dharma.
Yeah.
That's very that's powerful negative action. Literally. Give up the Dharma. Give up Dharma means not totally, don't need to give up. But this that's like it. I don't want this one. We cannot say that. So if we say that and mean like that, we are making the worst deed. So that's an appreciation, I think. If you don't want appreciation, but better nothing to say. And keep quiet is much better. Then what is it? The four headlines
That's the
already.
four headings.
Now explanation comes.
Yes, explanation of the first one. The greatness of allowing you to realize that all the teachings are consistent.
Oh yeah. Teachings are consistent means what I say. What you understood in English.
No contradiction.
Huh?
No contradiction.
No contradiction? That's good. That's good. Yeah, no contradiction. Look at our contradictions better than no real say should not be contradicted. Example. Okay. Sometimes teaching says, you kill in the sutra, kill the father, mother. Say, and a general, don't kill the father, mother. If you kill the father, mother, west the west, or no, west. Worse. No, west. Worse, okay, worse. You're right. So that's the deed, I think. But one sutra says, father, mother to be killed. Need to be tell story. Otherwise difficult. Buddha's benefactor, King Zukinimbo, Jabu Zukinimbo, Raja, Maharaja Zukinimbo. Maharaja means Sanskrit word, the great king. His name is Zukinimbo. Zukinimbo, the essence of the form, the liver, I think. One king, anyways, is Buddha's benefactor. He has son. His son's name is son's name is Jabuzuki Nyambo. Wait a minute. Zuki Nyambo is Quran to Babari. Mashida. Not born from mother. Something like this. Mashida. So, Devadikta, you know already, is it? Devadikta. Devadikta is the Buddha's cousin, but always challenged with Buddha. You know, he thinks I am better than the Buddha. The same family, same father, king from the kingdom. He thinks Buddha and himself, there are no big difference. Same. Always he challenged. So then he told to the king's son, Mashida, you not king now because your father is still alive. Your father is still alive. Father hold the throne of the throne, king's throne. Father hold. If your father is not there, then you will be great king. One thing. I'm not great leader of the religions because Buddha is still alive. So therefore, if I kill Buddha, you kill your father, then you will be great king, and myself become a great religious leader. He's this very bad, evil friend. We should not this kind of listen, you know. So he talked to them. They can son. Then he says, what we can do? You cannot kill Buddha. How can? He says, Buddha always comes to this king's palace most of the time to for the lunch, other Buddha and other disciple of Buddha comes. So coming, and then by the door there's a very huge Buddha. When they comes, Buddha comes first. So very huge hall there, in the deep hall, in the bottom of the hall made fire, and then should be dropped down in there. Maybe sometimes Buddha is very. Sometimes something can do. So if comes in, then food to make poison. Food. Then I do like this. Devadikta, he says, I do like this. You should send in the person to kill your father. So that's he did. He killed his father. But Buddha came, or those big great hall covered in very beautiful materials. When Buddha comes there by the hall, all those open. Open there in the fire, become a beautiful lake. Lake is in like lotus flowers. Everybody, Buddha says, tomorrow nobody can go before me. So then lotus hall, there's become a fire, there's become a water. With the waters, lotus feathers, they go through, whatever go through in. Therefore, king's son, then he changed his mind. Because Buddha sat down, he says, sorry, I cannot give food because food has poison. But poison in there. Buddha said, never mind, bring. Then Buddha blessed all those food and eat himself, and also gave to all those disciples of the Buddha. Then he did sending person, he killed his father already. Father is not just only father, become ahart already. So then the father says to kill of the to people say, tell to my son, myself your father, great deed one great deed for the myself your father, so kill the father. Also secondly, myself also no ordinary person, ahart already. You killed ahart. So therefore you did this, so message to them. Then the tremendous concern, tremendous thing, what you call disappointed and tremendous. Then he right away came to Buddha. Even Buddha says, you did bad things as others, great negative act deed. If you said that, he will not cannot purify, because he died. So therefore, Buddha says, oh, okay, to be killed the father or mother. That's what Buddha said. But Buddha said word that for he come down and for him to give chance to purify negativities whatever he did. If Buddha says very bad you did, he don't have a chance to purify negative, because of the hard travel and the right ways he will be finished. So that's why Buddha says, okay, can be to kill the father mother. That means father mother is not real father mother. Indirect meaning, hidden meaning is father is the karma, and mother is the delusions. You see, father and the delusions. So if you to kill the delusions and as a karma, then you will be free. So that's what I'm saying. So now when we talk about why I talk about this story, do you remember?
The greatness of the Dharma and its consistency.
Oh yeah, consistency, yes. See, that's it. So that's kind of whatever origins. If we got this faith, then all those teachings are consistent. Means for the without a contradiction, without contradiction, you see, all the same kind of meaning.
Steady.
Oh yeah. So that's it. Then.
The teaching here refers to the scriptures of the Victorious One. As Bhagavad Gita's commentary, The Lamp of Wisdom, says, teachings means the following: the scriptures of the Bhagavan that teach without distortion the things gods and humans wishing to gain the nectar-like state should know. The things they should abandon.
What do you understood in this one?
What the teachings mean.
Uh-huh.
It says the things they should abandon, the things they should make manifest, and the things they should meditate.
Uh-huh.
Make manifest is the things they should do.
What's that?
Yeah, it's under the greatness allowing the teachings are consistent.
Still consistency.
It's a commentary from the Lamp of Wisdom.
Oh, that is the Atishya's teaching of the Lam. Then?
Teachings means the following: the scriptures of the Bhagavan that teach without distortion.
Teaching of the Bhagavan means Bhagavan is Buddha. Bhagavan means a Sanskrit word. Bhagavan, Buddha. So Bhagavan, Buddha means Buddha's meaning, the Sanskrit way, many different ways. Walk means from sleeping, walk up, also can be, says Buddha, you know. And also, lotus flowers open like this, open. Also, Sanskrit word is Buddha or Bhagavan. See, that's what I say. Kamdindi, I say Bhagavan is Kamdindi. Buddha, I think. Then, so it means Buddha means waking up from the ignorance. See, that's what I'm saying. And then, Bhagavan means there's truth. There are trees. Then days. Sanskrit ways we have truth. Kyom means destroy the delusions, illusions. That's what Kyom. Delusions, illusions. Kyom. Then means positive knowledge, whatever has. All those are Buddha has. That's what then. They means they means say go beyond. Also go beyond. Go beyond of the delusions, illusions. See, that's what I'm saying. Then.
Should I read that one?
Yeah,
again?
read it.
again. The teachings means the following: the scriptures of the Buddha that teach without distortion the things gods and humans wishing to gain the nectar-like state should know. The things they should...
Nikta is the teachings, you know.
Yeah.
Nikta is the teachings. It's a medicine. And normally I think we have three practice jewels. So Dharma is really is a medicine, Dharma is medicine. Buddha is the always I say, like a doctor, the great doctor. Then Dharma is the medicine. Sangha is like a helpers, nurse or something like that. So therefore, nectar means this. Nectar means nectar of the teaching of the Dharma or meaning of the Dharma. Then
the things they should abandon and the things they should make manifest.
Abandon means abandon from what?
Abandon means to leave.
To leave, which leave?
The negativities, the delusions.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Abandon is like a negative side, isn't it?
And the things they should make manifest and the things they should meditate upon. This is what the Buddha's teachings are.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll stop there. So anyways, see, meditation, what say?
The things that they should meditate upon is in the teaching.
So good. Yeah, means to make realize. What is it? Gompra shower says to meditate without a mistake. Without a mistake. Okay? So that means we need to see whatever beginning I said, which we know meaning of the Dharma, to keep with our mind and to do meditate. You see, sometimes people think meditation is better than to study. Without study, cannot do meditation. So that's meditation is for the study is for the meditation. So, and we need to know about this. Okay, so that's all I think. Really, we are even this session tonight we are hearing was those are great opportunity. We are the result of the human being's life. We got a little bit, so I think should be that's it. So now we stop tonight here, and so now we do the dedication. Dedication, whatever we did, action of Dharma, including this tonight, and whatever we did, by this merit, teaching of the Buddha and the spiritual teachings are long staying with the beings, like His Honor Dalai Lama and any other spiritual masters. Those are to have long life, because those are to hold the system of teachings and to transformation. Those teachings are transformation to the beings, therefore very important to have the long life for the spiritual masters. So we wishing for all those, including His Honor Dalai Lama and the spiritual masters, to have long life. Then we wishing for, including yourself or others practitioners, to do the practice of Dharma without obstacle, to accomplishment of the practice of Dharma without obstacles. Think about that. Then in this country and in other countries, there will not happen bad things, disease, war, starvations. That kind of will not happen. And we think a good fortune is coming in this world for the world beings. Finally, we thinking all thinking beings, everyone free from delusions and illusions and negativities, and to become a being Buddha, by which we did action of Dharma, we are together. Yeah. Sengyo Rambo She, Maji Bono She She, Shaba Nyamba Meba Tang, Kone Kondo Pewa, So Tony Atawa Rambo She, Maji Bono She Nyamba Meba Tang, Kone Kondo Pewa, So Akara Ravi Kuru Shimpamatara, Peda Dewa Mami Dungwene, Shere Zawa Tenze Jaso Ye, Sabi Sidi Bado Tenjo, Ye Sa Ye Bine Shoye Meto Tam, Rero Lege Nide Jambavanke, Sanye Tendo Pete Muwa Ye, Nanda Kinam Shukar, So Edam Guru, Mandalaka Niyata Yane. Honest.
Just sit down. We go up, okay. Yeah, I'm coming now. Let's do this time. Okay. Maybe later. Okay. From Colorado. From Alaska. We met yesterday in the restaurant, Thai restaurant.
Yes. Yes.
You don't know me.
I thought I did. Maybe I know you a little.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I always know I love you. Maybe you live in the Fairbank or Anchorage.
Near Juneau. I live in
I know
Haiti.
you know. Once I went there.
Yes, Clark was there when you went there.
Yeah, when I lived in Juneau then.
Yeah.
Fred and I are friends.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. And so
That's how you came?
I don't think so.
Maybe no.
he just saw you yesterday and then came
Yeah,
home.
we can. That's great.
You look like somebody familiar.
This. Very tall is very nice.